Welcome to our June 3rd Rotary Club of Madison online meeting. I'm Andrea Kaminsky, Club President. We'll start our meeting today by reciting the Rotary four-way test of the things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you. Now we have a few announcements. We've been looking into when and how we can start holding in-person meetings again and do so safely. We know that they'll be smaller than the luncheons that we're used to. So we're also looking into live streaming them for members who prefer to watch from home. So watch for information and details in this Friday's Rotary News. I'd also like to mention that Zoom meetings have become quite popular and have been working well for our committees and fellowship groups these past few months. We encourage all committee and fellowship group chairs to continue to stay connected and active this way. You can contact the Rotary office to set up a meeting of your group on Zoom. A reminder that District Governor Edwin Boss invites all of us to attend the first ever District 6250 Virtual Rotary Fest. Rotarians from around our district will participate in this virtual district conference on Saturday, June 20th from 7:30 a.m. until noon. You can do so from the comfort of your home, and the event is absolutely free. But you do have to register to participate. Last Friday's Rotary News has a link to registration, or you can go to the Rotary District website at rotary6250.org to register. Now, while we can't volunteer for this year's Summer Palooza, we've included information in last week's Rotary News on how Rotarians and their families can create a video to be included in the virtual parade. But please note that the deadline for the videos, for all of these videos, is today. Charles McClymans is chair of our Rotary International Committee, and he has an update on this year's Rotary International Foundation Fund Drive. Charles, welcome to the virtual podium.
Thank you, President Andrea. We've been talking about the campaign for the Rotary International Foundation that we hold each May, and I'm pleased to announce that to date we have raised $40,935 with 174 members contributing during the month of May, and this is pretty good considering we're in the midst of the pandemic. We would like to sincerely thank everyone who has made a gift, and of course contributions are still being accepted and welcome, and you can send them to the Rotary office and they will be applied to our goal through the end of June. So thank you all. Be well.
Thank you, Charles. We appreciate your leadership on this, and we appreciate all of the gifts that we've received during this year's Rotary International Foundation Fund Drive. And now we have birthdays to celebrate. This week's birthday members are Juan Jose Lopez, past President Michelle McGrath, Ellis Waller, who shares a quote from Vladimir Ilyich Lenin, who said, "There are decades when nothing happens, and there are weeks when decades happen." So true. Dick Fayram, Nasra Wahili, Deb Archer, who said, "As our community and the industry I love continue to grapple with the pandemic, we remain confident that Madison will rise again as a safe and inspiring place to visit." And Lester Pines, who shares, "I am proud to be a Rotary member. Our four-way test is important more than ever, especially question number 1. Is it the truth? Stay safe and healthy. And finally, Lynn Roth. We wish all of these members a happy birthday, and we thank those who made a contribution to our Madison Rotary Foundation. Let's sing happy birthday. Thanks to birthday celebrant Ellis Waller for leading us in the birthday song on his bagpipes. My Scottish sailor grandfather would have been really impressed. Now, before we move into our annual scholarship program, I wanted to share some special music by one of our Rotary scholars. Majestica Lore was among our group of 2016 students receiving 4-year scholarship assistance from the HIRSIG fund of our Madison Rotary Foundation. She's a Memorial High School graduate, and she just completed a bachelor's degree in music from the UW-Madison. Congratulations to Majestica. She has plans to go on to graduate school. She plays the cello, and Joe Lanus, also a cello player, was her Rotary mentor during her college years. So now Joe and Majestica will perform a short song called Simple Gifts, and we thank them for appearing as part of our program today. And right after their song, Laura Peck, chair of our Rotary Scholarship Committee, will begin this year's presentation of Rotary Scholars. But first, our special music.
Hi, my name is Majestica Lore. I'm a graduate of the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm a Rotary Scholar class of 2020, and on behalf of all the scholars, I would like to thank the Rotarians for their financial support.
Hello, Rotarians and guests. Welcome to our Class of 2020 Rotary Scholar Program. On behalf of our Rotary Scholarship Committee, I'm Laura Peck, and I am chair of this year's Scholarship Committee. We've got 24 ambitious high school students with us today who have graduated or are about to graduate from Madison high schools and will be getting ready to head to colleges this fall. They're a class of students who finished up their high school careers online and will have graduated on Zoom because of the pandemic. And this is our first virtual Rotary Scholarship Program. We hope you all enjoy it. First, I want to thank the people who have been very influential to our scholars thus far in their lives, those who have brought them to this point. Thank you to the parents, families, and guardians for all of their support and encouragement that you have given your children. I've met every single one of them, and you have much to be proud of. Behind the scenes, there's also a strong network of people who work tirelessly in shaping the positive futures of these students. The high school counselors and teachers that invest time and energy in helping launch college careers. They work diligently in building relationships and understanding each of these students that they put forth. High school counselors, teachers, and administrators of our 2020 scholars, we say thank you. I want to next mention the magnitude of what we all are doing, what these scholarships really mean. We've got a new group of scholars for 2020, 24 of them, and all of them come to us because they need us. They've got a financial need, what we refer to as the gap between what their college financial aid package can provide and what they can afford to pay themselves. Our scholarship makes a real difference to them. Our Rotary scholarships seriously help fill this gap of what these promising young adults need to allow them to invest in their future. And scholars, each of you have been selected because of your academic potential and strong personal character. And we're amazed that at 17 or 18 years old, you've already given so generously to your communities and your families. We're so proud of you. We have over 100 scholars in college right now. This year, we'll distribute $320,000 from our Madison Rotary Foundation. That's $80,000 of which is going to our new incoming class, and that will continue over 4 years. This is an award, scholars, that you'll receive each year of your college career. One of the goals of our program is to provide an alternative to student loans. High levels of student debt have become a nationwide problem. We hope you'll keep your student loan debt to an absolute minimum. We're doing our best to help you with that goal. Scholars and Rotarians, please meet some of the people who make this happen. We have 15 named scholarship funds. First, Marv, Phil, and Jeff Levy have the Irving and Dorothy Levy Family Fund. Regina MILLNER is with us. Perry Henderson and his late wife, Virginia. Dave and Julie Warzala, and Dick Goldberg. Ellie Schatz and Lori and Arlen Kai have both made gifts to help provide grants to scholars as they're completing their college studies and beyond. We'll hear more about these grants later this year. In addition, we have Rotarian donors who are no longer with us. Nate Brand, Robert Boltz, Frederick Brandenburg, John FRAUTSCHI, Harry French, Louis HIRSIG, Thomas Leonard, Andrew McBEATH, and Cheryl Rosen Weston. And there's more. Our Synergy Fund was created in 2008, and it allows Rotarians to give in any amount. It all adds up. Scholars, you go to college with the goal to graduate. Rotarians, we show our belief in their abilities and support them along the way. You've no doubt also heard about our Rotary Scholar Mentor Program. It's a rewarding program that's been building relationships between Rotarians and scholars for well over a decade. Currently, there are about 90 Rotarians who take advantage of this and are matched one-on-one with our Rotary scholars. There's a special and meaningful relationship that's formed within our Scholar Mentor Program, and we hope that these scholars take advantage of that program. Now let's meet our class of 2020 Rotary Scholars. Helping me with introductions today will be members of our scholarship committee, Dick Lovell, Stacy Nemeth, and Donna Moreland. Nasra Wahili is also on our committee, but she could not join us today. Dick Lovell will begin by introducing you to our Nate Brand, Frederick Brandenburg, and Harry French scholars.
Thank you, Laura. This year's Nathan F. Brand Scholar is Tyson Nash. Tyson's a senior at Memorial High School and will attend UW-Milwaukee, majoring in biomedical science. Asked where he sees himself in 5 years, Tyson said he'll be back in Madison, the city he loves. He'll be starting his career and helping his younger sister get a good start in high school. And Tyson plans to give his mother, quote, the biggest hug ever in thanks for all she's done for him. Our Frederick L. Brandenburg Scholar is Astrid Hooper Lofton. Astrid is a senior at West High and will attend UW-Madison, majoring in environmental and political science. Astrid wants her career to positively impact the world. She sees climate change as the most crucial problem we face, and she said, "My dream is to be part of the solution, a dream that Rotary is helping me to achieve." Next, I'm pleased to present our Harry L. French Scholars, and by coincidence, all three are seniors at La Follette High School. Our first French Scholar is Rachel Bouts. Rachel plans to major in psychology at UW-Oshkosh, and she also envisions herself coming back to Madison for graduate study at UW-Madison. Rachel says, "I have a beloved passion for talking with and supporting people through their life challenges. My ultimate dream," she says, "is to become a school counselor and to give back to my community by encouraging students to extend their education by attending college." The next French Scholar is Cyrus LaShore. Cyrus plans to study social work and criminal justice at the University of Dubuque. Cyrus says that being successful is on his mind every day, and he's clear about what success means to him. He says, "It's not about accolades or awards. It's about understanding and knowing 100% in your mind that you are working and doing everything in your life to the best of your ability." Our last French Scholar is Autumn Breeze Silva. Autumn plans to major in illustration at Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. She says the arts bring her endless joy, and her passion for the arts is not just deep, it's unselfish. "I really enjoy inspiring people and helping them," Autumn says, "and if my art can reach people and do that, I'll be ecstatic." Next up is Stacy Nemeth. She will introduce the next set of scholars.
Thank you, Dick. It is my honor to introduce the 10 students who will be receiving the Irving and Dorothy Levy Family Scholarships. Our first recipient is Emmanuel Apodaca from Edgewood High School. Emmanuel says, "I have a much broader definition of success for myself now than I did 4 years ago. I was able to still do what I could through hardship, and more importantly, I feel that I grew and learned more about myself. When I set out to do something now, if I reach my goal, do what I can within my abilities, or learn and grow from the experience, then I consider that a personal success." Emmanuel plans to attend Madison College and then transfer to UW-Madison to study software or mechanical engineering. Next is East High School's Nevaeh Boston. Nevaeh will be attending Jackson State University in Jackson, Mississippi, with plans to major in business. In 5 years, she sees herself earning a master's degree in finance and living in the booming city of Atlanta, where she hopes to find a lot of job opportunities. She plans for a career as a financial advisor in a large bank. She looks forward to all of her hard work paying off and starting a new chapter in her life. Our next recipient is Victor Boulat from West High School. Victor will attend UW-Madison to study engineering. Victor says he thinks success means living a life that helps others, allowing him to be proud of what he does. He plans to study environmental engineering, focusing on reducing and reusing plastic waste. He defines success as righteously and equitably helping others while also improving our natural environment. He is grateful for this scholarship, which will help him build a strong foundation for his future success. Ani Dickerson from West High School is our next LEVY Scholarship recipient. She plans to study political science or criminology at Marquette University. She has been an active student in high school with many internships and was also involved in both AVID and the Black Student Union. She sees herself as having a very bright future and says, "I see college being a brand new beginning for me with amazing opportunities to come. I am so excited to grow on this journey. I hope to continue my passion for criminal justice and law to achieve my ultimate goal of being a federal judge." Next is Destiny Lloyd from West High School, who will study political science and pre-law at UW Stevens Point. Destiny said she expects to gain a lot throughout her career. The most important rewards she hopes to gain are knowing her rights, being able to help others fight for theirs, and having a say in laws that govern this country. She wants to change lives and possibly laws to make society better and a more fair place for those unfairly convicted. One step at a time, by using what she has learned, she will advocate for justice. Alberto Lopez is our next recipient of the LEVY Scholarship. Alberto graduated from Memorial High School, will start out at Madison College, and then transfer to UW-Madison to major in communications and marketing. He says success can mean a lot of things for him. Many times, life can seem hard. Sometimes it feels like it just doesn't want you to succeed, but when he can say that he made it through a day without quitting, that's when he feels most successful. When he is pushed to the ground and has the strength to get up, that's his definition of success. Our next LEVY Scholarship recipient is Julianne Morales Grande, who graduated from La Follette High School and plans to start at Madison College and then transfer to UW-Madison to study mathematics and physics. Julian says, "In 5 years, I see myself in my first year of graduate school continuing my education to become a teacher. I see myself being active in helping and advocating for the immigrant community. I see myself continuing to develop experiences, knowledge, and empathy. In either a high school setting or a post-secondary setting, I look forward to meeting young people who are eager and dedicated to their education." Kevin Sheen from Madison Edgewood High School is our next recipient. He plans to start at Madison College and transfer to UW-Madison to study music education. Kevin would like Rotarians to know that he defines success as the lasting accomplishment of flourishing against many odds and the completion of a goal that became an objective. The path to success must include open-mindedness, understanding, and action. To Kevin, success should inspire discovery. Next is Rayette Thorns from Memorial High School, who plans to study education and biology at Grand Valley State University in Allendale, Michigan. Rayette says, "I've learned to be proactive instead of reactive to every bump in the road I have hit. I want to give back to the community that was there for me no matter what. I want to bring life and integrity to this world and where I work in the future so that I can amount to what others thought I couldn't." Our final recipient is Bao-Ku Vang from Memorial High School, who will be attending Madison College and then transfer to UW-Madison to study psychology. Bao-Ku says, "When I think of being successful, it's something meaningful and fulfilling in my life. I believe that success isn't just about the physical things that we get, but also from the memories and experiences we get from it. The most important thing from success is not only the result, but the journey in getting there. I will be fully successful when I achieve my dreams and fulfill my purpose in life." Now I will turn it back over to Dick Lovell, who will introduce our next set of scholars.
Thank you, Stacy. It's my honor to introduce the Dick Goldberg, Perry and Virginia Henderson, Louis HIRSIG, and Thomas Leonard Scholars. Our Dick Goldberg Scholar is Poppy Smallman. Poppy is a senior at East High and plans to attend UW-Milwaukee, majoring in performing arts and foreign languages. Poppy says that, quote, "Success for me has never held a monetary value. I know that I will have succeeded when I can step back from my work and see that I have instigated change, no matter how small, that lets people be seen and heard through my performance, writing, directing, teaching, or wherever I land in life." The Perry and Virginia Henderson Scholar is Akemsa Cleo Coombe. Cleo's a senior at West High, and like Perry Henderson, she wants to be a doctor, definitely. Her plan is to begin at Madison College, then transfer to UW-Madison, majoring in biology. Asked what she'll be doing 5 years from now, Cleo said, "I will be in my first year of medical school." She also says, "I look forward to exploring and taking advantage of the exciting opportunities that await me." Our Lewis HIRSIG Scholar is Denai Mitchell. Denai is a senior at East High and plans to major in social work at Clark Atlanta University. Asked how she defines success, Denai says it's knowing that what I'm doing not only makes me happy, but also benefits and makes others happy as well. Denai is thankful for the gift of life every day, and she is grateful for the support of family members and school staff. Our Leonard Synergy Scholar is Jan Vaneas Sosa. Jan is a senior at East High. He plans to major in nursing at UW-Milwaukee. Jan says his father once gave him this important advice about success. Success is not what you own or ever could own. In most cases, these things will not last, and the people you may attract will leave with them. Instead, Jan advises, surround yourself with people you love and those who love you. Next up, Donna Moreland will introduce our final set of scholars.
Thank you, Dick. It is my honor to introduce the Andrew McBEATH, Regina MILLNER, FRAUTSCHI, Synergy, and WESTON scholars. Our first McBEATH scholar is Blessing Ojedele. Blessing is a graduate of La Follette High School and plans to attend UW-Milwaukee studying human resources. When asked how do you define success, Blessing said, "Success to me is not just a reward, but it shows the hard work you put in, days and nights when you stay up working to make a change. I feel successful when the people around me are happy." Our second McBEATH scholar is Valerie Pove. Valerie is another 2020 graduate of La Follette High School. She is interested in pursuing degrees in art, education, and social work at UW-Whitewater. She defines success as setting goals for herself and accomplishing them. This year's Regina MILLNER scholar is Yakuba Traore. Yakuba will be attending John A. Logan College in Cartersville, Illinois, studying kinesiology. Yakuba is a 2020 Memorial High School graduate. He believes success is a never-ending cycle that is sustained through persistence and dedication to one's craft. Our FRAUTSCHI Synergy scholar is Savannah Hill. A 2020 East High School graduate, Savannah plans to attend Edgewood College majoring in biology. Defining success for Savannah begins not with financial power, but with happiness. She has always valued the idea of what you love, doing what you love, whether that makes you rich or not. Our Synergy Weston Scholarship recipient is BK Gurung. BK graduates from West High School, ready to begin his adventures at UW-Madison. Success for BK is when you have the power to change something in a society or any setting, which can help the helpless and the voiceless. Please join me in congratulating our McBEATH, WESTON, MILLNER, Synergy, and WESTON scholars. Laura Peck will now quickly wrap up our program.
Thank you, Donna. Scholars, we will be behind you every step of the way. We will support you as you grow and make your personal contributions to our world. We are all so proud of you. Congratulations, 2020 Rotary Foundation Scholars. We will stay in touch with you. Best wishes. That's our program for this week. Thank you for joining us. Be well, stay safe, and we are now adjourned.